Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to our channel, Rich Inside. Today is Saturday, November 15th, y'all. We just getting through this month. Oh my goodness. And it's 8:17 in the morning. We're on Mountain Time Zone because I'm over here in Winslow, Arizona at the Flying J. Let me turn y'all around so y'all can see. I came over here. I didn't have to say like that. Y'all, I came over here to fuel. I had like a half a tank, like a little over a half a tank, but this is our fuel network. This is one of our stops. And I just figured, all right, let me go ahead and stop here because on our fuel network sheet, it says that Van Eerden will prefer if we fuel in Texas or Arizona, and New Mexico is next. And I'm like, I'm not going to make it all the way to Texas on the fuel that we have, so it's going to wind up being New Mexico that I fuel in. So I'm like, no, let me go ahead and just stop over here. Plus, y'all, I wanted some Denny's, so I got me some breakfast. So I fueled, put some reefer fuel in the trailer, put some fuel in the truck, of course, and then got me some breakfast. So I got some 7-grain, multi-grain toast or whatever. I think they call it 7-grain, but anyway, y'all, it's a multi-grain toast. Got me some turkey bacon, veggie omelet, and y'all got some french fries. I know. The girl's gonna get back on track. I promise I'm gonna get back on track. I'm talking to myself. I know y'all don't care. Y'all like, girl, you deserve it. Or maybe y'all not. Maybe y'all like, stop playing. I don't know. But turkey bacon, ooh, everything is hot too and smelling so good. All right, let me not drop my food now. I'm trying to show y'all the veggie omelet and the fries, y'all. So I'm about to go ahead and eat my breakfast and then continue on with my shift, y'all. I only drove 93 miles. So originally when me and Rich had switched, we switched over kind of close to the Flagstaff area over at the Loves. And I was like, I'm gonna wait till, because I knew I only had to come like 90 miles down the street to come to this stop. So I was like, I'm gonna brush my teeth when I get down there. So that's what I did. I went in and did all the things. I washed my face, brushed my teeth, got my breakfast, and yeah, I parked over here before I did all of that because it's busy in the fuel aisle, and I was not trying to be getting into no argument with no drivers, okay? So anyway, like I said, let me hurry up and eat this food so I can get on with my shift or whatever. I slept real good last night, so it's been a great shift so far. I mean, y'all only drove 93 miles, like what I'm talking about. But, I ain't tired. I feel like it's going to be a really good shift. And yeah, I doubt I eat all of this because it's a lot of food. But yeah, we're going to definitely eat half of it. So all right, I'll get back with y'all. But y'all get some driving POV of Arizona today, I'm sure. Or New Mexico. But yeah, we'll be back.
I don't wanna care so much, 'cause I really care too much. It's all just overwhelming, I'm just overthinking. I feel like I'm too much. Keep mistaking my anxiety for intuition, and stress keeps getting in the way of my ambition. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. I really wanna feel free, but I'm worried I will lose me. Somewhere along the road, I start feeling cold, get caught up in something new that's been further down the rabbit hole. Down I go, down I go. Ooh. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder,
made it over here to Amarillo, Texas, and y'all, guess where I'm at? It's 6:30 p.m. Oh gosh, where is the camera going? Y'all, actually, I do not need this coat on. I'm so used to it being cold outside. Not me being used to it being cold outside. We only been out here for like a few days now, y'all. It ain't been that long. But it's like it's 73 degrees out here. I'm not hot in this coat. But anyway, y'all, guess where I'm at? Do y'all know? Y'all remember this spot? The two in Totem, or the two in Totem. Y'all see my smile right now? And Mitch's. Let's see what they got. I hope they got some turkey, y'all.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Let me order my food. I'll be right back. Y'all, so, you know, today has just been, look, it's been a day. Your girl has just been eating today because with the turkey, I don't want any chips, just the turkey. Potato salad. So, y'all, I couldn't help but to stop over here because I'm like, why not? Like, we in Amarillo, Texas, and y'all know anytime that we can come by here when they open, I'ma stop. So I got my usual. I'll show y'all. Give me a second, let me pay. Y'all, it's been a happy day for me. And it was a really good shift for me too, y'all. Like, honestly, I spent my shift talking to family, wishing my grandpa a happy birthday. Happy birthday to my grandpa. Y'all come on, wish him a happy birthday. Now, actually, today is not his birthday. I believe his birthday was November 12th. So it's really belated birthday. But the thing about it is that my mom and they all was over at his house today because, you know, it's Saturday. So they were celebrating like just for like a little small dinner for his birthday today. So it was cool when I did the video chat with them. I got to see like, you know, my grandpa, his wife, Renee, my mom, my aunt, and my Uncle Sean. So that was cool to like see them and look like they was about to throw down on some good food and just have a good time, you know, celebrating him. So happy birthday again, Grandpa. So y'all come in the comments, wish my grandpa a happy birthday. But Rich and I's parked right here. And your girl is done. The truck ain't that clean. Although we did just get her washed, but y'all, it's been bad. Let me get in the truck. The camera just been wanting to do what they want to do. Y'all, they gave me a lot of turkey. Like, look at all these slices of turkey. Like, I'm not about to eat all of that. And then here goes the sides. Looking delicious. That mac and cheese is my favorite, mixed with the green beans. Oh, and then that potato salad. Oh yeah, baby. And then I got the barbecue sauce. Yeah, it's about to go down as much as it can. Hey y'all, I just wanted to come back on here because I have to go in on that food like that, okay? That was a lot of turkey, so I actually have enough for tomorrow. So we'll be eating that tomorrow. I have some potato salad left, turkey. I have 2 slices of turkey, half the container of potato salad, and some mac and cheese left. I asked Rich, I tore them green beans up. I was like, babe, can you get me another container of green beans? So because he went inside, because we've been sitting over here for at least we've been sitting over here for 34 minutes already. Because Rich, when I got in, then he still was getting his stuff together before he got out the truck. So I I sat back there and tore it up. I showed y'all what the food looked like, but I had to show y'all on my phone because this camera, I had already put it on the stand up here. I was like, yeah, we're not grabbing that off the stand. You guys are just gonna have to see it from the phone. But I think the phone gave some good footage of what the food looked like, y'all. Mitch has never missed. I'm surprised I was even able to eat that though. Although the breakfast I had earlier, that was like 8 or 9 hours ago. But even still, I was actually surprised that I was, you know, I had an appetite to eat again. Because that breakfast, I don't know if I told y'all, but I finished my entire breakfast. Like, I remember when I had got Denny's before, I was only able to eat half of it. no, I tore that breakfast up. Like that whole veggie omelet, all that bacon, them fries, like, let me tell you. So, but I am on my cycle right now though too, so maybe that's why. I don't know, sometimes I surprise myself. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't able to finish that Mitch's. That was a lot of food. So we gonna have Mitch's tomorrow, okay? And my cycle is on. But y'all, I should do a couple of steps with my stepper thing, right? That would be the smart thing to do. I think we're gonna do that, yeah. I'm not going to sleep right away, so yeah, we'll do that. I'm not gonna be able to record myself doing it though, because the truck gonna be moving and I gotta hold on to stuff while I'm doing it, and the camera gonna follow. It's just gonna be a lot of things. So I'll eventually kind of show y'all when we're sitting still somewhere, like how I'm able to maneuver that. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, where can I show y'all while the truck is moving? I don't know. I just feel like the camera is gonna fall. I need to get something like how the camera is, like it's the holder is suctioned onto this dashboard. I need to get something for the back. I saw Trucking with Mandy G, Emanuela. I see you have a magnet or something like that on your truck, because when I be watching your videos, you be like just sticking the camera onto the side of the truck or the trailer. Like, what is that? Because I need that in my life, because I was like, yo, that's what's up. I don't know if you're using this Osmo Pocket 3. I can never remember what the hell this camera name is. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I don't know if you're using it, but if you are, let me know, because I'm gonna go on Amazon too and look for something. Like I know the function I want. Y'all, hold on. Yeah, Rich was calling me. He's like, what size do you want? I'm like, I didn't even know they had multiple sizes. I just want the little white styrofoam cup of the green beans. So but yeah, I was saying, I know, like, I'm looking for something that's like a magnet. So I'm just gonna go on Amazon and check too, if you don't respond to this video. But I think that's pretty cool that you have that, you know, for like when you vlogging outside the truck and stuff. Because I didn't see you stick that sucker on the side of the truck, on the back of the trailer. Like, I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So anyway, y'all, how did I get on that? Oh, I got on that because I want to do the stepping exercise, and I want to show y'all. All right, let me at least get it down before Rich come in here, because, you know, before I know he's gonna be back in the truck. Let's get it. Y'all, not the darn, I don't even know how to explain what just happened. Something, I went to go pull it and something had came off. But yeah, y'all, all right, so this is the stepper. Can y'all see? I don't even know. So y'all, this is the stepper. All right, I'm trying to get the cords out the way. That's one cord. So y'all, these are the bungee cords. So this is how you would use it. Can y'all see? See? Oh shoot. Y'all, I need to put some at least put my slippers on. Not me sliding. Hold up. I don't know if y'all saw that, but not me sliding. Y'all, I don't like to wear shoes back here, like even my slippers. So I gotta finesse this like that. And I wouldn't be using this like facing forward, but I'm just trying to show y'all the whole thing before y'all, not me be out of breath. Hold on. I'm just trying to, here come Rich right now. I'm just trying to show y'all the whole thing before we start moving. I'm actually gonna turn it facing the TV, but this is how I be. See? It can be like this. Ouch, y'all. I hit my elbow. Hold on, let me open up the door for Rich. All right, baby, I go. All right, I'm putting it down on the floor so y'all can really see. I don't know if y'all was able to see good. Thank you, babe. And the bitch is like, I know you're not doing no exercise. I'm just trying to show them how my thing works. Here, you want to put that up? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. So now y'all can see from the feet part. Look. See, it's like this. Ooh, y'all don't even understand. I got it on the highest intensity. So you're gonna be like this. Or you could be like this. Wait, well, y'all only can see the feet right now. All right, hold on. So I ain't even gotta do the arm. I don't know how much of the arm thing y'all can see. And then, all right, so that's the feet. And then, hold on, where y'all at? Okay. Is that up high enough? Okay. Rich is doing something under the hood right now, so I got time to show y'all. And it tell me, like, on the thing, it's a timer going. It tells me how many calories I'm burning. It tells me how many steps I'm doing. And it's one more thing. I forgot. I gotta get down there and look. Y'all, I do not have to be out of breath like this trying to do a demonstration. All right, here. This is the, can y'all see? Get this curtain out the way. I'm trying to see how the arms go. So you could be like this, you know. Or you could be like this. And this is like resistance with these cords. You can make them tighter or looser. Or you could be like, I can't even do this thing fast. So like if we driving, then I'm probably take these off so they don't get in the way. And probably hold on. All right, let me show y'all. I would actually do it this way while we driving. Ooh, watch my feet. Oh, I forgot I gotta show y'all the floor again. All right, so y'all see, like it's turned this way, facing the TV, and I probably hold on like this. Hold on. Let me put my shoes back on. So this is my plan, to be watching TV and be like, and just get some steps in. Just be like that. I might even put on my resistance bands. I was telling my mom, when I tried this out at home, I was downstairs watching TV, and I was like, I thought I did it for 30 minutes, but I looked at the timer, and it had said 8 minutes. I said, I do not have to be breathing this hard after 8 minutes. And I told her, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. I don't even know I could do a whole 30 minutes at first. Gotta work up to that. I'm talking about putting on resistance bands with it. Y'all, this thing, it really has like, you could be like, oh shoot. Oh God, y'all, I'm sweating already. Yo, this, that's like ain't no joke. Y'all look at Rich. Wash my windows. Yeah, this like ain't no joke. So I'll let y'all know. Y'all, I'm sweating. I'll let y'all know what this stepper is called. I just know it's made by Sunny, the product. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be effective. I done worked up a sweat, and wait, what's the time on there? It said it said I burned 22 calories. I did 167 steps. That's the count that it counted. Wow, that was 167 already? Oh, okay. Oh, well, it says 9 minutes and 32 seconds, but one thing about the clock is that it's going to keep going even though I ain't on it. So I wasn't on there for 9 minutes because this video is only 7 minutes. So I would say I probably did 5 minutes on there. Like four or 5 minutes. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to do that for as long as I can. But I'm about to put on my PJs first. No, I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna do it in this, then I'm gonna put my PJs on. But we're gonna probably be rolling down the street, so I'm not about to record myself doing it. But I just wanted to show y'all how the stepper works. So what y'all think? Like, how cool is that, right? Like, you know, it's stationary. You know, I get the little arm workout going with it. Get a cardio up in there because that's cardio right there. And it kind of feel like the stepping machine at the gym. It's given like an elliptical feel too, but you know, it don't go like this, like an elliptical. So I like it so far. Like, I just feel like, all right, you know, I really want to be able to like do it at least twice a day. That's my goal. And I really want to see how this machine is going to change my body, like as far as like how it's going to fit into like everything I've been doing for my fitness goals. And I do got my weights with me still. I didn't bring my bench, but like I told y'all, I got my weights with me. So if I want to, if I'm able to get out because it's not too cold, I can still get out and do like all the different, you know, weight exercise. I got my kettlebell with me. So I got some other things I can throw into the mix. But if all else fails, I still should be able to, whatever the weather is outside, I should be able to get some type of workout in the truck. And that's my goal right there. All right, bye y'all. I gotta, you know, I'm trying to make sure I earn this Mitch's. I couldn't even get it out, y'all. I was about to say toot and totem. They ain't. Bye, y'all. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm over here in Pontiac, Illinois, at a rest area, y'all. I had to take our break over here. My behind got tired. Like, I don't even know what time it is right now. It's not late. I mean, obviously, it's not late. No, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, it's like 1, I think, 1 o'clock. I don't even know if it's noon. I'll tell y'all when I get back in the truck. Y'all, why I just walk around? I'm looking for a trash can right now. Why I walk around in a big circle? So I've been sitting over here for like 40 minutes right now. I started my shift. It was like probably 3 or 4 in the morning. We had switched over in Morris, Illinois. And honestly, Rich had parked and he was like, babe, if you need to, you know, sleep a little longer or whatever, like you don't have to get up right now. And I was just like, no, let me just start my shift because it's like 580 miles left. And the sooner we get over to Michigan to deliver this load, the sooner we can get moving with our load going back to California. So I was just like, yeah, let me just get this shift done, because if I would have stayed asleep, then I just feel like I would have been, I don't know, sleeping for like another 3 or 4 hours. So I actually drove like 300 miles. So I did complete, like, you know, like I'm at the halfway point of my shift or whatever. And I don't know, I was like, I saw this rest area. I'm like, all right, I need to pull over and take a little 30-minute nap. So I actually did. It was like 35 minutes when I woke up. The job had called me. They wanted to know what the temperature was on the trailer, because like the reefer, I guess like something's going on where they're not getting a reading on the trailer. So they called yesterday as well to check that. So I mean, it's good. Like everything's good. With the reefer, I guess I can do my walk around. Y'all, I don't walk around and I ain't even look at nothing. I mean, I got out and looked at the temperature of the box, but you know, I ain't do like just like a visual walk around just to make sure ain't nothing, you know, ain't nothing hanging on the bottom of the trailer or something like that, or under the truck. That's happened before. One time I had like this big behind sheet of plastic, like just hanging on the darn, it was like under the trailer, like hanging on to like kind of like where the tandem is at. I don't know what part of the truck it was hanging on, y'all. I'm woke, but I'm trying to wake up, if that makes sense. Like I feel like that nap had helped. So I'm gonna go ahead and head on down the road. But yeah, y'all, it be like that sometimes. Like, it's cold. I ain't gonna say it, y'all. It's 46 degrees out here, and I got on this hoodie. I hope y'all can hear me good. I don't know if the wind is like blowing in the mic crazy or anything. But I just wanted to come on here and just kind of show y'all the rest area. It's a nice little rest area. They got a lot of parking over here. So, I see this where I pulled up. Look, just raggedy. Like, I saw I wasn't straight in this darn spot. I said, it's all good. Ain't nobody next to me. So, yeah, that's that. So, I drove 296. Oh, y'all, it's 11:45. I said it was 12 or 1. I think I told y'all. Yeah, I was wrong. I was off. But in my defense, you know, we do lose an hour when we get on Michigan time. So it really is 12:45 over there. I got 285 miles left. So let's get on down the road, y'all. I think I'm good now. I think your girl is good. So, all right. I guess I'll holler at y'all once I'm at our delivery spot. Happy Sunday, because it is Sunday, November 16th.
Hard to get, tease me, boy, I'm a miss.
y'all. Made it over here to Meyer. Dropped the trailer, hooked to the empty. And now I'm about to head over to the truck stop to take showers. So just thought I'd come on here and let y'all know, because I know I said I was going to get back on here when I got over here to Meyer. The last part of my shift, it wasn't so bad. I was on the phone. So, you know, it wasn't so bad. But yeah, heading out of here now. Y'all, another thing about this time of year, like, it's just so hard to get used to how early it gets dark. Why I have to think about how to say that? Child, I was about to say how dark it get early. Goodness. It's just 6 o'clock. It seemed like it's way later than some 6 o'clock. But here we are. Winter time. Rich he had to open up the trailer door to so they can see it's empty. So that's what I'm waiting on, y'all. But I think I'm gonna catch y'all over at the truck stop down the road where we going to get showers at. I already know what time it is. That shower felt so good. I'm not even complaining. I like taking showers over here in Lansing, Michigan. All right, have a good night. Yeah, felt very good. I was trying to see if Rich was done, but I think he's still in the shower room, so I'm gonna go to the truck. And I'm gonna grab some waters before I go to the truck though. But yeah, y'all, now it's time for me to relax. Okay, this is like a perfect situation because I finished my shift, took a shower, now I can relax. Rich got to drive. Hi. Usually it's me, y'all. He probably gonna get, no, he probably won't. It's IHOP in here. I was thinking Rich may get IHOP. But, all right, let me get the waters. Hold on, y'all. I know we got some in the truck, so I can get two. Two would be enough. I can keep y'all on. Let's see. Looking for my popcorners. I look like a bad kid when I just did that, didn't I? I'm only gonna get one bag because I got a bag in there. I like to stay ready, y'all. So I ain't gotta get ready. Let's see what the fruit looking like. I mean, I'll be checking on the fruit. These pineapples actually look like they might be good. How you doing? Hold on one second. I'm gonna see the pineapples looking like. Cause they actually looking. Oh yeah, these look good. It's been a minute since I've seen some good looking pineapples. Oh, these look like they sweet. Let me grab 2 of them. Is it a 2 for a certain amount for the pineapples?
$6.50.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
It's an active fan around into the weather and say yes or no.
Okay. Get my keys out. Thank you. You too, thank you. All right, y'all, let's get to the truck. At least we in the front, so ain't too bad. 'Cause sometimes me and Rich be coming out at the same time, but y'all see most of the time, like, I'll be coming out before him. I'll be like, get in, get out. Get in, get out. Do what I need to do, okay? But, yeah, he got it. Tag, you're it. Oh, this cigarette stunk. It actually felt good out here now because it was warm in there. I'm not complaining. Like, they had that heat bumping, though. I was like, dang, I should have turned that fan on in the shower room, but I didn't do it. I was like, let me just get through it. Ain't nothing to it but to get through it. All right, y'all. The truck is right here. Y'all saw when we walked from the truck. It's just right here. It's just that I pulled into the spot, so I gotta walk to the front of it. I'll be back because I gotta get in the truck. There's a lot of things going on in my hands. Hey, good morning, y'all. So we over here in Altoona, Iowa. I just woke up. It's November 17th, Monday, and it's 5:47 over here because we on Central Time Zone. And I looked out. I'm like, so you staying on 80? You know, because Rich was driving the overnight shift, and he was like, well, yeah, because you know yesterday was Sunday. And usually they'll tell us if they want us to drop down to 40 or not. And he checked the weather. He was like, it did snow in Wyoming, but it's not snowing now. And it won't be snowing, you know, by the time we get through there or whatever. So basically he just felt like, excuse me, he basically felt like they would most likely want us to stay on 80. But I'm like, but what's the weight, you know, of the load? And he said, we like 10,000 pounds. I'm like, all right, the wind might be the reason why they would want us to drop down to 40. And he was like, well, I don't know. He was like, you know, we've gone across 80, you know, we've gone across 80 light before, like, you know, with this type of weight or whatever. I'm like, yeah, we have, but, you know, now that it's, you know, hitting that, you know, that winter season and stuff like that, like, I don't know, because it's very common for them to have, like, the signs up saying, like, under 20,000 pounds, you know, you're going to have to, you know, basically pull over. Like, you can't come across the mountains. So he was like, yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, he was also making a point, like, well, you know, dispatch should be in within the next couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 6:40 Eastern time. So everybody come in like around like 7 or 8, for sure 8 o'clock. And I only got 12 left on my 70, and then my recap kind of suck or whatever. So he's like, really, I mean, like, we on schedule. Like, we actually got some time to just sit here, wait till they get in, and then see if they wanted us to drop down to 40 or not. I'm like, yeah, I would rather do that, because right now where we're at, we could still drop down. I mean, obviously, like, we wouldn't be taking 44 or what is that, 55 down. Yeah, we usually take like, we usually drop down. If we know we're going to drop down, we usually drop down before we get to this point. But now that we in Iowa, we can still do it. We just have to go down 35, I believe, and then I think 35 would connect to 44, if I'm not mistaken. I think we normally would drop down, we would take 55 down to 44, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I forgot where we normally drop down at when we know that we're going to drop down to 40. But I know we don't be making it all the way to Iowa. I know we drop down like way before we get to Iowa. I believe we'd be dropping down in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, yeah, it'd be Illinois that we drop down. But anyway, just trying to update y'all on what's going on or whatever. But I had a really great night's sleep, obviously, because like we showered, and so yeah, like I ate, and then I knocked out, y'all. That food was just as good yesterday as it was the first day when I had got it from Mitch's. Okay, them leftovers was smacking. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple of hours before I start my shift. And so while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead, since we're gonna be sitting. Actually, I'm waiting for Rich to get back in the truck, and then I'm gonna pull into this parking spot up here that I'm looking at right now. Just go ahead and slide on through there, or he will. And then he'll probably get in the bed, but I'll go ahead and do my little step-in workout. So I'll get like 30 minutes of that in. At least try to get 30 minutes of that in or whatever, because I told y'all, I showed y'all a demonstration the other day. And, you know, your girl might have to work up to that 30 minutes, but I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. I just wanted to update y'all on that. I'll come back and let y'all know whether they say we need to stay on 80 or whether we need to drop down. Because, you know, we want to make sure, because, like, if we drop down, like, we obviously want to get paid for the extra miles for going out of route. And if they didn't want us to go out of route, then I don't know if they'll be like, oh, well, we never told y'all to drop down, so then we're only going to pay you for, you know, the miles that if you were to stay on 80. Y'all get what I'm saying? Anybody trying to do no extra work and not get paid for it. I don't know if Eerden would do that, but, you know, we just want to make sure. Because they are very fair when it comes to, like, paying you for, you know, your work and stuff. So I don't know if they would just be more like, you know, next time don't do that if we ain't tell you, but you still get paid for it. Or if they would be like, no, we never said drop down, so you guys are getting paid the miles from, because y'all, that's like a 350 mile difference. Like, you want to get paid for that, okay? And it's like it's like killing our hours, because honestly, we had to, our last 2 runs, we had to go west and then come back east, dropping down. So that was like an extra 700 miles, you know, round trip of extra work. You know what I'm saying? But we got paid for it because they told us to do that. But, you know, that goes against our hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I'm already, like, low on hours. I didn't know my recap was that bad. When he was breaking down, like, tomorrow, like, after midnight, I only get 5 hours back. I'll tell y'all my recap in a second because I got to look at it.
Good morning, family. It's your boy Rich out here, over here in Altoona, Iowa. It's like early in the morning out here, 6:11. And we pulled up here to stop and switch for a minute, but we're taking a little time so I can do the Ask Your Boy segment. And today's Ask Your Boy segment question comes from Gwen, our favorite loyal viewer. Gwen always got the good questions for me, man. And I like, you know, her always having some questions to send to me to go to answer. So her first question was, what is a fifth wheel? Now, fifth wheel on the truck it's the, really I should be outside to show y'all what it is. But a fifth wheel is the component that sits on the back of the tractor that hooks up the trailer to it. It looks like kind of like a horseshoe with like a little hole and a pin that locks in to keep the trailer hooked up to it. So I would be outside to show y'all, but it's pretty cold over here right now. Like, to me, it's 45 degrees. I don't know, some people probably laugh at that, but that's cold to me. So that's what a fifth wheel is. It's there to help to lock the trailer in so we can pull the trailer. And they usually all kind of look the same. They come in different brands, but they all generally look the same. So yeah, that's what a fifth wheel is, and that's what it's used for. Your second question is, why is the freezer on the trailer called a reefer? Well, that's just a short term or cut off for refrigerated trailer. We just call it reefer. Now, don't get to asking me where that term came from. I thought it was funny because you said it's the term that people used to use back in the 70s and whatever for marijuana. They used to call it marijuana reefer. Yeah, my dad used to do that too. He used to call it marijuana reefer also. But I use it as a term, and most truckers use it as referring to the refrigerated trailer, like what we pull, and we just shorten it up. Instead of saying refrigerated, we say reefer. I got a reefer trailer, you know. So yeah, I don't really know where that came from, but it's kind of like something that all those truck drivers, in particularly refrigerated trailer haulers, say. So. And your third question was, have I ever gone off on those side ramps? You must be referring to the ramps that keep the trucks, when the trucks lose their brakes, they have to go off those ramps. Or have I ever, say that again?
Runaway ramp.
The runaway ramp, yeah, thank you, babe. It's called a runaway ramp. Have I ever saw anybody go up one? No. I've seen the trucks. I ain't never seen nobody go up one. I've seen somebody. Yeah, I did see one stuck. I was just going to say that. I've seen one stuck up there before, like, so I know they had to use it, but I've never actually seen anybody use it, and nor have I ever had to use it myself, thank God. Yeah, no, I don't ever want to have to use it because some of them don't even look like they gonna help anything. If you see some of those runaway ramps, and they got them like, mostly I see them in California, anywhere where there's long steep grades, you're gonna find runaway ramps. They got a few of them in Tennessee, the Carolinas, and mostly in California. I don't think they got any in like Oregon or nowhere like that. I think if you lose your brakes in Oregon, it's SOL. And that's crazy. But yeah, that's what they use for. I ain't gonna say I hope get to see it done, but I've seen it done on videos. People, I've seen people put up YouTube videos of somebody losing their brakes on a trailer or tractor and had to use them, but not actually seen it myself. No. I could imagine that being scary as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? I had to use that thing. But I'm pretty careful, and me and Saisha are pretty careful about going down hills or whatever, and knowing, your limitations and not to burn up the brakes going down the hills. So brake failure is a real thing in these trucks, so, you got to be careful. But yeah, I hope that answers all your questions for you, Gwen. And I really appreciate you keep on sending them in because I enjoy answering them. When I do get around to it, I know I always kind of be late doing it, but I do get around to it eventually. Now we do have another question, and kind of like a comment, but mostly a question. My friend Derek asks, what do the term bobtail mean as how we use it in truck terminology? Well, bobtail is when you don't have your trailer hooked to your truck and it's just a tractor. A vehicle without its back end, the trailer, that's what bobtail comes from. And me and Sai, that was a good question because I really don't know where that term actually came from, but me and Sai looked it up and we found out that it actually had something to do way back when where kind of referred to where, let me read this. It says, the name comes from a virtual similarity between a semi-truck operating without its trailer and animals like a bobtail cat or a horse with a docked tail. And yeah, have you ever heard the term bobcat? When you see a bobcat, that's because the tail is docked. It has a short, stubby tail, so they call it a bobcat. The term probably came back from the 1800s. What is it? You said 18 something?
Yeah, 1850s, the first using that jingle bells.
A little history lesson that we found out was the first time somebody used that term was actually in the song Jingle Bells, where they say, rains on, it goes ring, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Bells on bobtails is referring to the horse with a cut or docked tail on a sleigh. So that came back in the 18 something. So if you ever when you listen to the song Jingle Bells, listen for that term. And that's the first time they used that term, bobtail. So I guess that just carried over into today's vehicles and how we use it. So that it could be referred to like anything with a pickup truck with a hitch and a trailer, and without the trailer, it's a bobtail pickup. But us truckers use it as when we finna have to unhook our trailer from the fifth wheel and drop it, and then now we just got the tractor, now we bobtail. So that's the truck without the trailer. And yeah, that's kind of interesting to me because I never even known that myself. Like, ever since I was a kid, they was calling it bobtail. But if it came way back from the 1850 something, then yeah, they've been using that term for a long time. Well, I appreciate that comment and question coming from Derek. And man, y'all just keep on bringing in questions as much as possible. And I need to start looking up some more trivia, and so I can go ahead and just give y'all some trivia along with these questions that y'all asking too. So make it a little bit more interesting when you ask your boy, these questions. So yeah, man, I appreciate it all, and thank you for your time. And we'll get back to you on the next Ask Your Boy. And I see y'all later. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. Peace.
Alright, y'all, so it's 7:36 our time, 8:36 at the terminal, so I was able to get in touch with dispatch, and they did give the okay to stay on 80 because he mentioned that it was snowing in Truckee, but it should be okay for, he said after today, Interstate 80 should be okay on Truckee. That's what he said. So I just wanted to give y'all an idea of what my recap is looking like. So like I said, today I got 12 hours, which is good because I'll drive like maybe like 9.5, at least that. I'm trying not to go to 10, so I can at least save like 2.5 of those hours. So if I drive 9.5, like I said, then I'll have actually if I drive 9.5, then I'll have 2.5 hours to carry over to tomorrow, because tomorrow I only get back 5.5 hours. But if I bring that 2.5 over, then now we're gonna be working with 8 hours for tomorrow, so that'll be good. But then the next day I only get back 5 hours and 9 minutes, y'all. So my recap, see, that sucks, because like you don't want your recap to be that low 2 days in a row. You kind of want it to be spaced out. Like it would have been nice if, you know, 5 hours tomorrow, but then the next day if I could have been getting back 9 or more hours, or even 8 or more hours. But that's not the case here. So what it's looking like is 5.5 tomorrow, 5 and 9 minutes the next day, and then after that I get back 9.5, 9 hours and 26 minutes, 9 hours and 13 minutes, 9 hours and 57. So I pretty much get some good recap back after that. It's like 9, like, you know, and some minutes on each of the rest of the day. So I just have to make it through. You know, tomorrow will be a good driving shift as well, because like I said, if I drive, actually I'm gonna try to just drive 9 hours today, so I can bring over 3 hours for tomorrow. Then that give me 8.5 hours for tomorrow, and then we got 18:22 left on the trip. So let's see, I'm gonna drive my shift. I should be able to do, like, if I only drive 9 hours, I still should be able to do 600 miles in 9 hours. So that'll put 13:22 left. And then Rich will go ahead and drive, what's his looking like? Rich only got 3 hours and 57 minutes, so almost 4 hours on his clock right now. But he gets 9 hours and 58 minutes, so he gets great hours back after midnight. By the time Rich start his shift, he'll be able to start, by the time I finish, because remember, we got to work off of East Coast time, so technically, I'm about to get started. I'm going to wait till 9 o'clock Eastern time, so it's 7:40 right now. I'm going to wait another 20 more minutes. It's 8:40 Eastern, so it'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm going to start my shift at 9 Eastern time. I said I'm going to do 9 hours, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 p.m., more like 6:30, I'll be stopping, because y'all know I still got to do a 30-minute break. So it'll be 6:30, 7 o'clock Eastern time by the time Rich can start his shift. He actually can start once I stop, because he has 3 hours and 57 minutes that carries him to midnight, and then he'll get the rest of his time back. So we actually can keep moving. We don't need to like sit. It was good that I didn't start right away, that I sat right now. So now once I start and I stop, and then he can go ahead and start. And then so it'll be 13:22 left. That's pretty much like 2 more driving shifts, but then like not quite 13:22. I mean, if we could do 650 a piece, then that could be 2 more driving shifts left. It just depends on how much we can do on each of our shifts, which we already know I don't have a full 9-10 hours to drive tomorrow. So it probably will leave some more driving time at the end of it. All right, y'all. So what I'm saying is that I'm gonna drive, and then Rich is gonna drive. He can do a whole shift, but by the time he finish, it's gonna be probably 650 left on the trip. And then y'all remember, I only have, on that particular day, I only have 5 hours and 9 minutes that I'll be able to drive. So pretty much 5 hours. I'm not gonna be able to do 650 miles on 5 hours. So I'll be able to at least do 300 to 350 on that time. Then we're gonna have to wait until his time starts again for him to finish out the trip, because he actually get more. He get like 8 hours and something next. Then that by the time midnight hit. So, and then I get 9 hours that following day. So we'll be good. We actually will be good. We'll still get to our destination in time, because we actually don't have to be there until, we got 2 deliveries over in California, and the first one don't deliver until, well, both of them deliver on the 19th, which is Wednesday. But today is Monday. We'll be there. Like I said, we won't have to sit, you know, other than just a little bit. We will have to sit. All right, what's today? Monday. So Monday I'm driving. Let me think. Monday, I'll finish my shift today. It'll still be Monday. Richard start his, and then he'll finish his Tuesday early in the morning, because he kind of be driving like the overnight shift. And then I'll start my shift again. And when I finish, What was I saying? Okay, he go, I go. Oh, actually, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'll actually have the time tomorrow. By the time I start my shift again, remember y'all, I said I'll have 8 hours to drive. So, yeah. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, so I'll pretty much be able to get us there. It'll probably only be like 100 and something miles left. And then once midnight hit, I don't know if Richard have to wait till midnight. He might have to wait till midnight. He'll at least have to wait until his 10-hour break is over, and then he can go ahead and finish getting us there. So I actually had said that wrong. I'm confusing myself, y'all, because child. So yeah, 18:22 left. By the time I finish, it'll still be Monday, and then he'll start with his 4 hours that he got, but then he'll get more of his hours back overnight, so he'll do his complete shift. It'll be like 650 left on it. Then when I start driving again tomorrow, which is Tuesday, it'll be 8 hours that I have to drive. So I'll go ahead and drive that 8 hours, and that should at least allow me to do like between 500 to 550 miles actually. So then it'll only be like 100 miles left, and he won't be able to start right away, but he'll have to wait like a couple of hours because he just have to wait for his 10-hour break to be up. But he'll already have, actually he may have to wait till midnight because I'm not sure how much time he'll have. He's going to at least need 2 hours on his clock to drive that 100 miles. If he don't have the 2 hours, he's going to have to wait till midnight and then just drive the 2 hours because he'll get more time back or whatever. And then that particular day, so on Wednesday, that's when I only have 5 hours to work with. But at that point, Richard have like pretty much his whole clock. I'll have my 5 hours. So that's when our shifts will probably change. I'll probably now be on the overnight shift because once midnight hit, then I'll be getting more hours back. So I'm sure whatever load assignment they have for us leaving from California, you know, by the time we leave out of California, it'll be like already midnight Eastern time. That's usually how that happens when we get over there, and by the time we finish picking up whatever we gotta get. So it'll all work out, y'all. We really ain't gonna have to, like, our clocks are good, our recaps are really good. It's just these 2 days for me. So sorry if that was confusing. I think I was trying to tell y'all when our load delivers. We have 2 stops, like I said. The first stop delivers over in they both are in Hayward, California, 7 o'clock in the morning and then 9:30 in the morning. So those are the delivery times. So we're gonna go over to, you know, the first spot as soon as we get there. I mean, you know, as soon as Rich is able to drive, like we'll be over there early. We'll be over there before 7 in the morning. So, all right, that's that. All right, let me get on down the road, y'all, because I said I'm gonna wait, so I got 14 more minutes, but yeah. All right, I'll be back. Hey, y'all, so it worked out. I made it over to Cheyenne, Wyoming, drove 640 miles, and Rich has to wait. It's 5:42, but when we got over here, it was like 5:30. I fueled up. We went inside the store. I just came back out, and now he just came out too. Got some more waters, of course. Y'all know we stay with the Life waters in here. And then I got some applesauce too. Y'all, those pineapples that I got from the store yesterday were so freaking good. I forgot where we were at. Let me see. Can I remember? It's where we took showers. We were over in Lansing, Michigan. Y'all, I ate both cups of those pineapples, and usually I don't even do that. I usually do like 1 cup a day. Oh, Rich is putting some what do you call it? Windshield wiper fluid inside of the reservoir is like empty. the couldn't think of what it was called. So anyway, it was some in there, but yeah, it definitely is running low. So yeah, I got me some applesauce because I forgot before we left the house to buy me like a box of like, I like to buy that box of, I think it's like 16 applesauces that come in there, and it's like they do 4 different flavors. So you'll have 4, no, I think it's 20, because you'll have 5 of these pouches in 4 different flavors. And y'all, it was so good when I had did that before. They had blueberry, strawberry, regular, and then it's cinnamon, and they all were good. Anyway, I got the applesauce because I kind of forgot that I, you know, was eating on the applesauce or whatever. And got another bag of popcorners. Yes, I did. I'm not eating those right now, but I just got them because, y'all, I like to keep the popcorners in the truck along with the cayenne clusters. Speaking of which, I took my break over in Nebraska. I didn't stop in Grand Island because I don't really like that truck stop. Like, mainly because the bathrooms. Like, I don't really like old truck stops. Like, how am I trying to say this? Like, I don't like when the bathrooms are really old. Like, where they got the doors where, like, you close it, but you can still see the person through the crack or whatever. Like, I don't know. I really just like Loves and the Pilots and the Flying J's that are more newer. So I be like, you know, we on 80, so, you know, I know, like, where I like to stop. So, stopped over there for my break, and they were renovating at that Loves, and I was like, please don't let the renovations be, you know, some of the renovations be like the bathroom situation, it don't be no bathrooms there. Like they be like, they be having the trailers out there, and I saw a trailer out there, and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't let it be a trailer bathroom situation, because I had to go. But it wasn't, y'all. They had the regular bathrooms in there, so I was happy. I was like, yay, they were doing like the shower area. So anywho, I got y'all all caught up. I ain't really turned on the camera during my shift because I don't know, like I just kind of was just like, I was in the zone, you know what I'm saying? And I just was like, I feel like on this vlog, I have a lot of driving POV. So I was just like, no, I'm not. But maybe like tomorrow during my shift, I might turn it on. Or no, I feel like we should end this vlog right now, y'all. Actually, I think that's why I had got one too. We gonna eat and then we gonna end this vlog because I'm trying to like not have them too long, y'all. I know y'all like the long movie like vlogs, some of y'all, but I noticed that like the editing takes longer when it's like over an hour of footage to edit, number one, and then number two, those long vlogs like the 2 hour or even like an hour and a half and then longer, they don't really do that well on the channel. So all the effort that go into it, it's like it's not really, like not a lot of people want to sit there and watch vlogs that long. So I just feel like as long as I can get you guys an hour, at least like 45 minutes to an hour long vlog up, I can do that more frequently because those are easier to edit. It's like less footage to go through and, you know, stuff to cut out or whatever. So yeah, I don't know why I be telling y'all some of the behind the scenes stuff, but you know, like, you know, just the fam. So I just be trying to share all of that with y'all. So let's eat and then, yeah, we gonna close this out. All right, y'all, so we back to the factor meals. I mean, I've been eating some of them and I just haven't been recording, but yeah, I'm doing the roasted garlic butter salmon with the celery root, cauli mash, and broccoli. This is one of my absolute favorite factor meals. I was thinking at first they kind of skimped me on the salmon, but that salmon cut don't look too bad. But you know, they could have definitely gave me a thicker cut because I'm hungry, y'all. Your girl hungry. And they could have gave me some more broccoli. I don't know who be measuring out these factor meals, but sometimes factor, you be tripping on the portion. Not that the container size should change, but I'm just saying sometimes the cuts insert, some of them be a little bit thicker than others. Yeah, I'm gonna get full off of this. I'm talking mess and watch. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that was enough. Because that's usually what happened anyway. This one, once again, if you guys never seen me, you know, show this meal, like if you're new to the channel, then this one has 560 calories in it, 41 grams of fat, 135 milligrams of cholesterol, 900 milligrams of sodium, 15 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber, and 34 grams of protein. So I really like this one because it's low on the carbs and low on the calories, y'all. And the protein is always pretty good in all of the factor meals that I eat because I make sure I select the ones that have really good high protein. So yeah, y'all, like I said, this is one of my favorite ones. So yes, let's see if I need to heat this up some more. Nope, I don't. It was perfect. So reach that hubba hubba. So I actually got one back here. So anyway, like I told y'all in the previous clip, we're gonna go ahead and end out this vlog and get another one started. So although we did not deliver our load yet, you guys come over to the next video to go ahead and see that. Oh, and by the way, and I'm gonna start putting this in the beginning of the videos, but because I'm remembering it right now, it's in the end. Guys, we actually have a driver code. So if you're watching our videos and you are interested in, you know, applying to Van Eerden, please do me and Rich a favor. If you feel like our content, the vlogs that we make, especially when they're related to us working over here at Van Eerden, if you feel like that they're really helpful for you and, you know, by way of watching the videos, it made you interested in the company and you want to apply to the company, please make sure to put on your application in the referral area, BLYS or BLYR. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that at the bottom of the screen right now. It's also going to always be in our description as for all of our videos from now on. So I'll make sure I start mentioning it in the beginning of our videos as well as the end of our videos, because I know some of y'all don't be going in the description. I even watch YouTube a lot of times and I don't be going in people's descriptions unless I want like certain information. Like it depends. Like if they had something on their video that I'm interested in, I'd be like, ooh, did they put it in the description or whatever like that. But for the most part, just on average, I don't go in the description as well. So, you know, I'm not faulting y'all for not doing that. But yeah, that really helps us out over here because, you know, we get a little referral bonus for, you know, people coming over here by way of us referring them over here. So, you know, like if we helping you out, help us out. Okay, we appreciate it so much. But as always, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. I hope you all are enjoying the content. And yeah, until the next video, love and light.